Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of the Nerdpocalypse Podcast. I'm your host, Jay. I'm here with my co-host, Micah.
Hey. And
Terrence.
What's up?
All right, guys, we are back. Sorry we were off last week. Actually, we're not really sorry about it. We needed that time. So, but we do have plenty to talk about this week as we're back. So let's jump right into it. Checked out. I had the fortunate time to watch the new Disney movie Wish. It's not good. It's very mediocre.
I've heard. That's what I've heard.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing about it, though. I will give it the credit that it deserves on something. One, Chris Pine, not a very good singer. Probably shouldn't do that ever again. That's just not your thing. Chris Pine is like an okay villain. Is basically the story is a king/wizard who takes all of the wishes of each person in this little island. They give him a wish, and then every month or whatever, he grants one of them. Right, and it's like a big to-do. And so this young girl goes to work as his apprentice, and that's it. Movie is very mediocre, not exceptionally good. The art style that they use is kind of interesting. It's new. It feels like a very traditional Disney movie. The other thing about it is it's just telling kids to understand what like a revolution is. Like that's the whole point of the movie, of like starting a revolution, like pushing against like a fascist, basically. Like it's kind of weird. Like even the key song in the movie is like a revolutionary song. Like it I mean, like quite literally, that's the lyrics. So it's kind of interesting. Like artists are telling you like what to look out for in that's happening right now. Like this very vibe. We'll talk about more of that. But Wish is definitely like trying to teach kids about like if you see something wrong, you should push against it, which is kind of interesting. But the movie itself is very mediocre. Micah, you watched Jack Reacher season 1?
Yeah, no one's ever told me about this show. It's pretty good, and it's good. It's not amazing, right? Like it's like an R-rated CBS show.
Yeah,
right?
It's dad TV.
It's very much dad TV. I haven't introduced it to my father yet, because I don't want him having my Amazon account. But I did enjoy it. This is what you have to do with these type of dudes like Alan Richson and Dwayne Johnson that we'll talk about later. You got to play to their strengths, man. If they're not gonna slim down or for a role, you gotta if they're gonna lie and be like, "Oh, I'm 6'5", nigga, you are not 6'5" in this show. Get out of here. Like people don't know how tall 6'5" actually is.
It's very fucking tall, man.
It's incredibly tall, yo. Like if you are like he's standing next to Roscoe, if you're 6'5", she's like 6'1". Like what the fuck? And she ain't that tall. So but anyway, that was the most unrealistic thing about this dad show. It's fun. It's violent.
He's actually 6'2". He's not 6'5".
Yeah.
Okay, that feels about right. It's a fun show. It's violent. I will watch season 2. The first 3 or 4 episodes are out now.
It's pretty fun.
Yeah, it's a fun like something to put on while I'm at work. You know what I mean? Like I don't have to like pay attention to it too much. But it's fun. So, and you know what? Like as much as I like really good fight choreography, like what's in the show that I'm going to talk about next. Sometimes you just want to see a big nigga hit people, yo. Like sometimes you just want to see a big motherfucker just beating the shit out of somebody, man. And that's what this dude does. Like apparently all the dumb hillbillies in Mangrave, Georgia, or Margrave, Georgia, decide, hey, I'm just going to pick a fight with this guy because I don't know.
Reasons.
Right.
I wouldn't.
But this, right, because I'm a hillbilly dumbass, and yeah, he dispatches with them in very fun fashion. So I did feel really old watching this show because I did get into it when I got into it, and this is dad TV.
Yo, it's super dad TV. Like that.
Like this dude got all the answers, right? He's got all the answers.
Yeah,
right?
he's
perfect.
Right?
He's perfect.
He's right. He's damn near like, and if he doesn't know something, like there was one thing where it was like, why is there a bunch of cattle feed here? Like this is an inordinate amount of cattle feed. And everyone's like, Reacher, you don't know what you're talking about. And of course, like that shit kind of breaks the case or whatever. Like, all right, yo, he's a Mary Sue, yo. He's a Mary Sue.
Oh,
he knows 100%. Everything. He looks good. He's huge. He could fight. He gets the girl. Like he's a Mary Sue, yo. Like but look, I don't understand why people have a problem with it, yo. Like if it's talking to you, it's great.
Yeah, it is very simplistic television, but at the same time, I was like, yeah, I'm enjoying this. Like this, like I don't think any of the acting is like blowing any doors off, but at the same time, it's like, oh look, they're in a jail cell and he's throwing elbows at this guy's head, like really fast, and this is enjoyable as shit to watch. Like it's fine. That's all I want to see. He beats the brakes off of people in that show, yo. Like it's insane.
He beats the dog shit out of people in this show, yo. It's like it's almost like it's a little too realistic to be Fast and the Furious, but it's real close, man. It's real close to like some Vin Diesel shit. Like I got hit with a rocket launcher and I got a rip in my shirt. Like oh man, I guess I'm really hurt now. Like all right, yo, all right. He hung a man by his necktie, yo.
Oh yeah, I know what you're saying. And that fight he had in that like little diner or whatever, and he smacked that guy across the face. I was like, that was just disrespectful shit.
Right. Yeah. And he could do whatever he wants, yo. Like what the fuck? Like no, yo, you can't just go assaulting people, yo. Like
yeah,
what the fuck? Like,
when you're 6'5", yeah, you can. When you're built at 6'5".
Or Kang. Or Kang. I don't know. You could just go around pushing people in the cars and shit. Like
whatever you want to do. No consequence.
Do whatever.
All right, and then you watched Blue-Eyed Samurai?
Blue-Eyed Samurai is look, man, I know you're not going to watch it, okay? I know you're not going to watch it. But you would really like it. I know you don't respect animation as a storytelling medium or an art form, really.
No, that is correct. I do not.
What if I were to tell you that the creators of this show wanted to do it live action, but they couldn't really get the logistics down, and they didn't really know that animation was an option until someone told them, and then was like, oh, well, why don't we just do it this way?
It sounds like what I would say to that. It sounds like a bunch of fucking quitters. That's what it sounds like to me.
Look, man, this is this is like yeah, it's on Netflix, and this might not be the perfect analogy, but it's an analogy that you will understand. This is like if Mulan met Ninja Scroll, right?
Okay,
like
I like that.
So this show, I was surprised how incredibly violent this show is. First and foremost, right? Like this show is not pulling any punches, and it is so the premise: during Japan's Edo period, a half white, half Japanese sword master named Mizu quests for vengeance against the 4 white men who illegally remained in Japan during the closing of its borders. One of whom is their father, right? So is this mixed race Japanese person out to kill 4 white men.
Okay, I mean,
it's a very.
It sounds like the type of storytelling medium I'm softening to. All right, that's pretty good.
It's look, I can't tell you how much I really, really enjoyed this. Episodes are like 35 to 60 minutes, depending on the episode. It's very well acted. The fight choreography in this is really, really good. And that might sound ridiculous for an animated feature, but most animated features, like this isn't like Dragon Ball fighting where it's just like 2 frames of animation back to back really fast, right? Like, like no, it's not that. Like this is legitimate like fight choreography.
Yeah,
And,
I have it on now. I was just watching a little bit of it. It does look dope.
It's really good. The animation style is like a 3D, or not a 3D, a CG with like hand drawn elements to it. I like it because it's taking itself incredibly seriously. It's just animated. If you are looking forward to Shogun on Netflix, you should give this a shot.
Yeah, that shit looks really good. Yeah, no, like this looks good. I may like, how many episodes is it?
8.
8? 30 minutes.
And they between 30 minutes and an hour.
Yeah, they average 45 minutes.
Oof,
They average
all right,
45 minutes.
all right. I might be back out. You got to cut it down to 22 minutes. That's all I can give you. No, that's actually not bad, but it does look good. I like the art style a lot. And that little bit of fighting that I saw looked good, where he's knocking a dude's teeth out in the first episode. Good lord. Okay, cool. I finally got a chance to watch Azul Beetle. Yeah, it was fine. It was fine. I didn't hate it. It felt very much like a Mach 1 superhero movie. You know what I mean? Like a Phase 1 type of superhero film. That suit looks really good. The style of the like transitions and everything, or the like him making different weapons and stuff, that all looked really good. Zolo, who plays the main character, I thought he did a good job. Like, I dug it. I didn't feel there was any need for any hate for this movie at all. Like, it felt pretty straightforward. I liked the family. I thought they were kind of fun characters. George Lopez was fun. Yeah, it was perfectly fine to me. I would have, if I had a chance to see it in theaters, I wouldn't have been too upset about it. Thought it had some pretty funny moments too. So,
did people hate it?
some people like kind of bagged on it, but like it didn't do well. But I think it's just because people know the DCEU is dying. Like, so they don't feel the need to be invested in it. So yeah.
I'm curious to see what Aquaman, how Aquaman, the reaction and the box office for that will be.
I think it's going to be pretty bad. The reviews are real bad, like real bad. So best of luck. All three of us watched Leave the World Behind. I'll go first. I loved it. I thought it was really great. A super interesting movie. I'm a big Sam Ishmael fan, the guy who wrote and directed this. So, although I think it's based on a book, but yeah, I dug it a lot. It's a very cool story. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's been out long enough that we can at least talk about the premise. I don't want to ruin the details, but it's basically a precursor to an internal civil war inside the U.S. But sort of the microcosm of what's happening between these kind of like four people, four or five people. So yeah, it was good. I thought Mahershala Ali was good. I thought what's her face, Julia Roberts was good, and Ethan Hawke. Yeah, everybody. The young woman from The Industry as well. I thought she was great. So yeah, I dug it a lot.
Is it The Industry or is it Industry?
I don't know. It's on HBO.
It's Industry.
Yeah,
I think it's Industry. Yeah.
That show is really good, and everyone should watch it. It's excellent.
Look, this movie, we watched it. I enjoyed it. it sticks around a little too long. Like it feels longer than it is for me. But everything that was there, I don't know what I would cut. You know what I mean? It's one of those movies. Look, it's an end of the world movie, and I know there's been a lot of people talking about the ending. Look, I got the ending. I don't know, and also I don't know how you end this type of movie, other than the way it did end.
Right.
But I really enjoyed it. This movie is kind of anchored by the performances, right? Like everyone is doing an incredible job. I love watching Mahershala Ali act. Ethan Hawke plays a useless man, to quote himself. I mean, it's perfect the way he plays it. He plays a guy that's just like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Julia Roberts plays I mean, she skirts that. She is riding that line of of just why don't you just say it, right? Like and the daughter was just like, yo, why don't you just, it's because we black, yo. Like you don't think this is our house because we black, yo. Like just say that shit.
I'd have been like, yeah, nigga, sorry.
You don't need to see some.
I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, like I loved it. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the hell out of it. And whenever people say, that ending was so terrible, I'm like, what would you have? How would you have wanted it to end? And they're like, tell us who did it. I'm like, but that's not the whole. That would just be the whole point.
That's not one.
That's not, first of all. Two, right, that defeats the entire purpose.
Right. It's not the point. Right. It's not the point. Two, they kind of did tell you what was going on.
He had a information dump 10 minutes before the movie. Yeah. Mahershala Ali was like, this is step 1, this is step 2, step 3 is we gonna fucking kill each other.
Yeah. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who the external people are, because the point is the step 3 part. Like that's the whole point.
Yeah, it's the internal strife that's gonna destroy us. And at the end of the movie, when what's her name fought, like, I mean, it's been out for almost a month, right?
It's been out for a month.
Yeah, at the end of the movie, when the girl who no one listened to found the fucking bunker on the EMS thing, there was like elevated radiation levels in major cities. So they're using like bombs and shit, like nuclear weapons, right? Already. Like the US is fucked.
Right. It's over. It's a wrap.
Yeah, I mean, like it's a wrap, man.
I mean that scene where they're showing, they're shooting a scene like from the moon, and they literally show the American flag on the moon, and the sun being eclipsed by the sun being blocked out. So like literally the fall of an empire. It's like the sun setting on an empire. It's brilliant. I mean, it's like a brilliant scene. But I'm sure because media literacy is in the fucking toilet, people are like, "Why do you on the moon though?" Like, all right.
I mean, it wasn't a very, like, people think like, you like this, the message went over your head. It's like, the message is not exactly that deep. It really isn't.
People don't pay attention.
Like, I love the movie, but like the message isn't super deep. Like, look at the fucking times we live in now. You don't think that shit is kind of possible? If you cut off any communications, to the point where like no one can communicate with each other with a cell phone, we would kill each other. We would all lose. That's all you would have to do.
I mean,
and we would lose our fucking minds.
We got stuck in the house for 2 years, and the country still hasn't recovered. Look at the discourse online. People are fucking crazy.
Minds.
Yeah, people lost it.
Like if you weren't allowed to fucking communicate with each other through your phones. So your phones went out. All fucking cellular communication went out for 2 weeks. What the fuck would happen in this country?
Yeah, it would be a huge mess.
2 weeks, 14 days, yo. That's all. That's it. No internet. No phones.
remember when a couple
What's her
times
name?
when Facebook was down for a couple of hours?
Right.
People
Right.
fucking lost their shit.
So if you don't think that's a real possibility, like y'all, first of all, you're delusional.
You're extremely delusional.
And second of all, like you don't understand human beings at this point in time. You know, like we would
Also,
we
like
would go insane.
Yeah, we would.
There's a very specific reason why the gender and racial dynamics in this movie are what they are, because you can
Absolutely.
extrapolate it out to the rest of humanity, right? Like this woman who, I'm just trying to protect my children, right? But like kind of being a bit of a bitch about it, right? Like, oh, just because you black, right? Like there's racial tension there. There's sexual tension there when they were fucking dancing to fucking Next.
Yeah.
And it's funny.
That song is
that the-
wild. Yeah, that song is underrated as one of the wildest songs lyrics wise. I wonder if she knows I'm hard. How is that the opening of your song? Like, all right. Feel a little poke.
I found
coming
it
through on you.
interesting that like because I didn't think because Cam in the group in the Discord group was like, yeah, she was playing as racist. I didn't think so when I was watching.
No,
it.
I read her as a white woman.
Yeah, I just read her as a regular ass white woman, but like then apparently, I guess in an interview, like they did play her as racist, and I'm like, I mean, I guess, like I don't know if y'all know what racism is because, but she was specifically listening like to like black music throughout the entire movie, right? And I think it was like, well, I'll listen to black music and all this other stuff, but I don't trust black people, maybe. And I don't think it was racist. I think it was like implicit bias.
Yeah, implicit bias that we all have.
Right, because somebody had said, and I think it's a good point. If the race of the two families were the same, there would have been more of a welcoming.
Yeah, there would have.
There would have been more of a welcoming thing. But just because they're a different race, and by the way, you could have flipped it. It could have been the black family in that one position and the white family in the other position. Like, people are going to be like, they immediately go to their most base instincts, which is to go, I don't know you. And like, this shit could go, really fucking, off the charts real fast. So like, I like that. I think you're right. Like the gender dynamics, the racial dynamics and stuff like that were really well done. It's a movie that doesn't spoon feed you, shit. Like I saw someone, why didn't they explain why someone would do this to us? And I said, well, probably because Sam Ishmael, the director, doesn't need to spoon feed his audience the history of American foreign policy. Like, that's why, dude. You don't think we have enemies around the world that hate us for more than just our freedom or whatever dumb fuck bullshit you believe? Like, we bomb people's weddings. Like, we do. We've done that shit. Like, yeah, there's plenty of reason for people to hate this country. Or the country you guys live in. I'll be fine. Look, may I recommend something to the two of you? Get an old school map that you can unfold in case shit goes south. Get in a car and drive. Like, what city I live in. Just drive there. It'll take you a while. Just get there. I'll be here with tacos in hand. Hey, welcome aboard. And Micah, you can't have any since you don't like tacos. Fuck you.
I like Taco Bell tacos. I've been to Taco Bamba and had like gourmet tacos and shit. Like, all right, that's fine.
Gourmet tacos. First of all, that doesn't sound right at all.
Yeah, get the fuck out.
Nah, yo, I'm not going to like
what is that?
One that's not from Chipotle or Taco Bell. That's a gourmet taco to me. I'm not going to a place where they make fast food or good food quickly and get a fucking taco.
Not fast food. It's good food done quickly.
That's fucking Chipotle, 100%. Leave the World Behind. Very good. I like the ending. It's supposed to be sort of open-ended. That's kind of the fucking point. But for some reason, people really are bad at media literacy. All right.
Oh, I also watched Thanksgiving. Hold on one second. I also watched Thanksgiving, which is a horror movie directed by Eli Roth. Micah, you would enjoy this silly ass movie.
Oh, he did like a commercial or a trailer for this a number of years ago, right?
Yeah, it was
Thanksgiving.
Death Proof.
yeah, it was
And,
things Death Proof, and it was the Grindhouse joint. he
Oh.
did with,
Yeah, Planet Terror.
Planet. Yeah, it's a fun movie. It's fun. I enjoyed the hell out of it. It's silly as
I
shit.
I like a slasher.
And like John Carver is a pretty dope slasher. Like that's what his name is, and like the costume's kind of dope.
John Carver. That's funny.
Yeah.
Is he dressed like a pilgrim?
Yep.
Of course.
With with a pilgrim mask. It's fucking dope. It's fun, man. It's stupid, but I enjoyed it. And what's his name? Stand up. Let's hit offline.
Trevor Noah.
Trevor Noah, stand up. Some of y'all out there might like it. Y'all like corny.
This was not for you.
It was not for me. I watched the whole thing. I got a couple chuckles, but overall, I was like,
I love those fucking backhanded ass like compliments. I mean, some of y'all might like it because like y'all niggas ain't funny.
Whatever the fuck it is that you guys dig. That's hilarious.
Yeah, I was just like, I love Trevor Noah, but like his stand up is just not my cup of tea.
That's fair.
That's it.
I saw his stand up live once.
Was it good?
A24, the studio behind the Academy.
We gotta take it.
Damn.
A24, the studio behind Academy Award-winning films such as Everything Everywhere All at Once, has announced a collaboration with Kojima Productions to adapt Hideo Kojima's acclaimed video. Is it acclaimed? Acclaimed video game Death Stranding into a live-action feature film. The film comes ahead of Kojima Productions' 8th anniversary on the 16th of December, marking a new milestone in video game to film adaptations. The film promises to delve into the mysteries surrounding the apocalyptic event called the Death Stranding, which blurred the lines between life and death and brought forth nightmarish creatures into a world on the brink of collapse.
Okay, can you actually tell me what the fuck that game is about, please?
No, I can't. No, I cannot. I cannot.
I would rather he do fucking Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, but they got the
why the fuck is he picking Death Stranding? Oh, but cannot
because he don't own.
Yeah, I don't want a Death Stranding movie. I'm sorry, I was not interested in like the game. No, thank you. It's A24. So they'll probably pull something out his ass for it, but like I don't care. I just no. I'm good.
I mean, my ignorant understanding of Death Stranding is that no bullshit. The Daryl from The Walking Dead is some sort of mail carrier, and he has to walk on foot to deliver mail to people. Mm-hmm. But there's like a baby or something involved. I don't know, yo. I don't know. You play a mailman in that game, yo. You play a mailman, and that's fine, right? You know, like the mail carriers are essential parts of what makes this country great, I guess. Nah, yo. Like I don't want to play a mailman. I don't want to play.
I want to see a mailman
mail carrier simulator.
Yeah, no, this is what I want. This is top tier of all the video games I could think to adapt. This is it. The mailman one. Yep, absolutely.
I don't look. I like Kojima. I like Metal Gear, right? I like Metal Gear. I think that guy really Metal Gear Hind D. I think that guy really is. He's good at what he does, but at this point, it's like, you know, the story of the emperor has no clothes or new clothes, right? Like everyone blows smoke up this guy's ass, and now he actually thinks that he's like the Kanye West of video game developers. And that doesn't go well, man. I just don't understand why. I don't know, man. I said this on Thanks Pixels, yo. Like if there's anyone that you like really look up to and really obsess over, I want you to close your eyes and imagine them taking a big old shit, just like the rest of us, because that's what they do, yo. Like they're human beings. Like, don't
It's a very weird take.
don't. Nah, yo, but like it keeps you fucking grounded.
Is
like,
this how you stay grounded?
Yes, imagining people take shits.
Sorry, this is just a kink. Okay, this is just a thing you're into. You're just into that. Like, stop trying to make fucking excuses. You're a fucking weirdo.
Nah, yo, nah. Don't judge me.
Yuck. Yeah, look, I don't know anything about this game. It did appear to be you're delivering mail, and then there's like a baby in that same liquid they put Ed Harrison in the abyss. Like, so I don't fucking understand it.
They actually really did that to that rat, by the way.
That's fucked up.
That one scene where they had the rat breathing water or whatever the fuck that wild shit was.
Yeah,
they really did that shit.
James Cameron's a psycho. Yeah, look, I think it's got A24 on it. I'm at least mildly interested to see what they do. I'll be honest. So
I wonder what kind of budget he's going to get for this. Because A24 doesn't exactly like dish out a lot of fucking money, you know?
But I mean, we're going to talk about one A24 movie this week. That budget looks big, yo. That might be their biggest movie. I'd be very interested to know what the budget is. Anyway, next up, Micah.
All right, next up. DC Studios co-head James Gunn says Matt Reeves' Batman Arkham series is in development. That is in development, is set in the new DC EU. But okay, I mean, that's fine. But like he also said that like Elseworlds stories are a thing. Right? Like he said it's all connected, but like
No, but these are disconnected. Those are disconnected.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like this headline makes it seem like Robert Pattinson is going to be walking around with not Henry Cavill, whatever that dude's name is.
Oh, Corn Sweat. Yeah. No. Basically, Reeves is making yes, he's continuing his Batman movies, and yes, he's making the Penguin series, which is in his universe. But he's also developing this Arkham series that's in the James Gunn DCU. So he's just working in both.
Okay. Okay. I mean, why do two separate? I don't know if I want to see two separate Batman properties from the same person.
Well, it's not a Batman property. I mean, well, I guess it's a property, but I don't think Batman's showing up in this Arkham series. I think the Arkham series, is just about the GCPD, from my understanding.
We doing this again?
Wait, didn't they already do that on Fox?
We doing this again?
I think that's what it's about. Yeah, they're going to have... I think that's what the Arkham series is about. I think so. I mean, I expect it to be better.
Or is it going to be about a bunch of COs? Because it's Arkham.
Or maybe that's
right? What Arkham Asylum?
Let's see. I thought this one was the GCPD one, but maybe not. Maybe it's just about Arkham. I don't know.
All right. We doing this. We doing this. We doing a Batman show without Batman again? We doing a Batman show without Batman?
I don't fucking know. It says it's not a Batman show. It is an Arkham show. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, bro. I trust Matt Reeves to do something that's not stupid. I don't think you're getting a Gotham out of it.
All right. I mean, look, everybody loved Joker, and that didn't have Batman in it. So, maybe this will be good.
Maybe.
I guess if you make it like Oz, but like with Batman villains.
That's a wild take. It's Oz, but in the Batman universe. How about we not do that? Is as hardcore as Oz? It's one of the most disturbing shows ever been on television, dude.
That didn't keep you out of prison like that, nigga. You got a fucking problem.
Yeah, I was like, I never want to go to jail. This seems terrible. This is what's going on in there? Jesus Christ. nailing niggas to the floor, like just rape every week on HBO. Just tune in at 9, everybody. We'll be raping people. Like, good Lord, please stop.
Followed by real sex. Like, these two don't go together at all.
Yo, come on, like, y'all gotta knock it the fuck off. Okay, next up in topics. Finally, The Rock has come back to real movies. I can't believe this is happening. I'm very interested in it. Dwayne The Rock Johnson to play MMA fighter Mark Kerr in the A24 movie from Ben Safdie. You would know Ben Safdie from Uncut Gems. He's the director of that. And he's also, him and his brother directed Good Time with Robert Pattinson. So Dwayne Johnson will be taking on this role. He's going to be playing this guy, Mark Kerr, who is known as, quote, the Smashing Machine, who is a real-life mixed martial arts fighter and 2-time UFC heavyweight tournament champion. Safdie wrote and will direct the movie. And he's also developing a project alongside The Rock. So, okay, I'm as shocked as anybody that he actually is getting a real director to work on something with him. So that's good. He needs to.
Yeah, because the last 12 years have been,
Garbage.
just a bunch of nonsense. Like just second-rate directors, bunch of trash. Just he's just hawking his wares in all his movies. I watched Pain and Gain again the other night. That movie's very good. He's very good in it. Like, why doesn't he do more of that?
I feel like he wants to be like the ultimate good guy, which is a real problem for him. Like, he needs to kind of expand on that.
Come on, man. Like, you started your career. Well, you started your career being a good guy, and everybody said, die, Rocky, die.
Yeah, everybody told you to die. They told you to die.
Yeah, they hated you.
Which was super fucked up. Then you became a fucking asshole, and people loved you. It's not very difficult for you to do that, yo. You're an actor.
Yeah, it's
Go back to being an asshole sometimes. Jesus Christ, man.
Did you know that his show? I was unaware of this because why would I have watched the Young Rock show? That's fucking crazy. Did you know that the premise of that show is like, yes, it's him recanting stories of when he was younger, but in the present time, like as he is now, president. He's like running for president. I was like, when I heard that, I was like, I don't care for that. I don't care for that. That's utterly.
It wasn't
ridiculous.
too bad. The show itself actually wasn't that bad.
That's wild. I just think it's funny that he's like running for president. Like, that's
it's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous.
But yeah, he wants to put on some weird fucking like perfect person persona, and I'm like, yo, that's not what got you to the show, my nigga. You're very charming. You're a very charismatic, charming motherfucker, but like nobody likes a goody two shoe, except for children.
Yeah.
And all your movies fucking suck. Like for the last couple of years, your movies have been trash. Like they just have.
He really needs to. He tried to do the Arnold Schwarzenegger playbook, right? But the problem is because, like, much like Arnold Schwarzenegger, he's too fucking big, yo. And you gotta play to his larger than life like appearance, right? And those are the type of roles that you kind of need to do for a while until you can kind of get some credibility, until you can build your acting chops up. And but unlike Schwarzenegger had people had like directors that would challenge him.
Schwarzenegger had James fucking Cameron.
Right. James Cameron is not gonna let some dude. James Cameron ain't scared of nobody, yo. He ain't scared of nobody. Mr. Olympia, go fuck yourself.
6'3", job. James Cameron's a big dude, yo.
Right. He ain't scared of you. Like, what the fuck? Like, so and he had people push back on him and not let him do whatever he wanted to do.
Right.
And The Rock for a very long time has he's got his own production company. They're hiring directors that he could probably push around a bit. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And you're not going to push around them Safdie boys, and I would hope that he wouldn't want to, given this particular right,
Yeah.
and maybe he is, taking the acting thing a little more seriously. I would love to see that because, like, as much as we talk about The Rock, like, I'm rooting for that guy, man. Like,
Dude,
I
I
don't
would
want that guy.
love to see him do, like, I would love for this to be his, like, The Wrestler. You know, where people are like, holy shit, this is a really good fucking movie. Like, you're better than the garbage you've been putting out. What was that fucking, the one he jumped across the crane onto the tower or whatever?
I love that movie.
Yeah.
The Skyscraper's fun.
It's fun. That's a dumbass
fun.
movie, yo. It's a fun movie, but it's fucking stupid. It's really dumb. Yeah, that was his one-legged Die Hard
ripoff. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, but it was just dumb, right? He clearly went to, like, when you watch that movie, they had like 5 or 6 Chinese production companies. It was like, oh, okay, like we see how this got made. Like, everybody chipped in $9 to get this fucking movie made. And so, like, but he's better than that, like, as an actor, and he has long been treating these movies as an ability to sell his mediocre tequila, apparently, like. And that's fine, man. That's a fine thing to do on the side. I got no problem with that. But, like, go make a movie. Go make a real movie. Like, for every 2 bullshit movies or 3 bullshit movies that you make, go make a good movie. People will respect you as an actor more. Like, not every movie that, whatever actor is in has to be top tier shit. Like, we're not expecting you to be Daniel Day-Lewis. But, like, dude, you can do better shit. We've seen you do better shit. And you're so obsessed with this idea of, like, not actually doing something that may show you in a bad light. This is pretend. It's pretend. Like it's okay to play.
Bro.
Right. You wrestled, for God's sake. Like, it's not real.
I saw something. He wanted to like mirror his entire career after what's his name, George Clooney, because George Clooney was like the first person to do the whole liquor thing, right?
Yep.
George Clooney did Casamigos.
Yeah.
Came up with Casamigos back in like 2011, 2010 or some shit like that. He sold that shit for almost $1 billion.
Yeah, no,
and George Clooney said that he sold it, and he said he created that and he sold it for that much because he wanted to take roles where he didn't have to do like bullshit movies. He wanted to be able to take chances with his roles because he had money to fall back on. If, like, I love acting, but like sometimes movies fail.
Yeah.
So I'll take less money because I have $1 billion sitting in the bank because I just sold it. Because I just sold this fucking but like The Rock and Kevin Hart and all these other people, they're doing the same thing.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds especially.
Yeah, and Ryan Reynolds has sold his fucking products. He's sold some of his shit for like close to $1 billion.
Oh, dude,
like
he's loaded.
$100 million.
Yeah, he's fucking loaded.
He's almost a billionaire. But he still does garbage.
He owns a soccer team, for God's sakes.
Yeah, he owns a soccer team. He owns a production company. He owns Mint Mobile. I think he sold Mint Mobile to fucking T-Mobile or something like that for almost $1 billion. So yeah, he's got all the money, but they're not doing it the same way that George Clooney did, because they're still just making all of these companies, but they're still making like mediocre movies.
Yeah, I mean,
they're not taking like interesting projects. They're just making dumb shit. And what he also has, what's his name, Deadpool, which is coming out. So,
right,
and that's another bread and butter.
Right, but like, look how infrequent Clooney makes movies, and look at the things that he chooses to do. Right, like Tomorrowland, not a good movie. Really fucking bad. That was a fucking piece of shit. He should have done that shit for free. But he did Hail Caesar in 2016, and then he did Money Monster in 2016. Then he did a movie in The Midnight Sky. He did in 2020. He did a movie in 2022. He does like one movie a year. That's it. He don't have to be like, I gotta have these 2-3 movies coming out, and he don't have to do any of that shit. Like he can pick, he can do. I think he's doing that. He like produced, or maybe I think he just produced that upcoming movie, like The Men in the Boats or some shit like that. He can choose to do that kind of stuff because he doesn't have like I gotta make a $1 billion opening weekend. He doesn't have to do that. He can just do a cameo in The Flash because it don't fucking matter to him, right? So like I would hope, right? It was actually a pretty good cameo. But I would hope that The Rock uses this as an opportunity of like, cool, man, watch how people perceive this movie. And if it comes off well, like, do some other shit. You got a lot of talent. Dude, you could be the first wrestler to be taken seriously to a level that you could end up in doing like incredible independent movies. It's you and Cena, dude. And
I mean, what's his name is already doing it.
Dave Bautista is
oh, that's true.
kinda
Yeah,
already
you're right.
there.
You're right. You're totally right. I totally forgot about Dave. But like Dave Bautista, The Rock, and John Cena, and John Cena, you guys, the three of you could be doing amazing work. You could.
Yeah.
And Bautista's, you're right. He already is. He already is. So it's like you don't have to stay in this zone of like these garbage movies. You can have fun and do Peacemaker and all that other dumb shit and Fast and Furious movies. You can do all that stuff, but you got more talent than that. You really do. So like utilize that shit, man. Have fun.
Yeah, just have a varied portfolio because, like, I want these guys to because I'm a wrestling fan. Like, I want to see these guys succeed.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
Knock at the Cabin was not the greatest movie, but like Dave Bautista's pretty fucking solid in that movie.
He was actually pretty solid. Yeah,
Yeah.
He was. He was good. That movie was it's a bit weird. It was a bit of a weird movie. But I didn't hate it. But I actually enjoyed his performance more than anybody else's, to be honest. All right, next up, Warner Brothers Discovery is in talks to merge with Paramount Global now. Micah, didn't you just end your didn't you just cancel Paramount Plus? Well,
they surprised me with a $60 charge, and I was like, oh shit. Well, I'm not using this for a year.
Oh, okay. I'm like, what the fuck?
For a year. Yeah. So I was like, all right, well, I don't need this, and I asked my wife. I said, is the Good Fight coming back on? Because like that's why we got it, because she wanted to watch that, and she was like, I don't know, but you don't need to get it. And I'm like, all right. Well, then I'm canceling. So you got until July to get whatever you need out of Paramount Plus.
Well, my daughter is enjoying all of the fucking all cops are bastards Paw Patrol. So thank you. Yeah, so Warner Brothers is threatening to buy Paramount now. David Zaslav has spoken to Sherry Redstone, who owns Paramount, about a deal. WBD market value is around $29 billion as of Wednesday, while Paramount's is just over $10 billion. Oh boy. So that would, if this happens, that would bring in Paramount Plus into Max, I suppose. And so then you would have all of that together. Look, I mean, I guess you're right, Micah. I guess you're ahead of the curve. I guess there's no point in getting rid of your cable subscription because it's all smashed together anyway. So yeah, you were doing the right thing. Folks will now be able to see such dramas, quality dramas as CBS's NCIS and Criminal Minds, things I will never watch. So yeah, that's great. That's great. I'm super excited about this. I love when businesses own everything. That's awesome. It's a really great deal. Fucking sucks.
Yeah.
I hope they block this, honestly.
Yeah, I don't. There are like 20 companies that own literally everything. There are like 20 like conglomerates that own everything, and they just splinter off into different brands to make you think that you have to give you the illusion of choice. And look, I all right, I guess I hope this doesn't work. It could be, but if it doesn't, it could be one of those situations where it's like, okay, well, this has to happen, or all these people's jobs are going to go away, which also sucks.
Yes.
So I'm kind of, I don't know. I'm torn because I don't like companies owning like a bunch of stuff, but at the same time, like I feel bad if people gonna lose their job, but
Right.
yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Ultimately, I am not for this. Gun to my head.
To think all of these companies were separate companies when they first came out, as far as the movie industry goes. Now they're all about to be the same. Like Disney owns how many companies?
Yo, a lot. Like a lot.
All of them.
Yeah.
Like I heard, like the Mickey
Like a
Mouse,
third of
original-
like the media show. Like
yeah,
it's
like
wild.
Mickey Mouse. The original Mickey Mouse is about to be public domain by January 1st of next year, right? The original Mickey Mouse, Steamboat Willie, nigga. But they have like a bunch of other like. But they have the
Steamboat Willie
other.
nigga is a hilarious rap name. It's a hilarious rap name.
But like the rest of the iterations of Mickey Mouse, like they're just gonna slowly become public domain. But they don't give a fuck because they own everything.
Yeah. They do not care.
They just own everything. They own like 17. I think they own like 16 different production companies at this point. So WB merging. So who's going to be if they're going to merge? So who's going to be the top? Is it going to be Warner Brothers or Paramount?
It'll be Warner Brothers.
It'll be Warner Brothers. Like
They're
who
the
does the
bigger
Warner
company.
Brothers own right now?
Well, Warner Brothers just bought Discovery. That was a huge get for them.
Yeah.
But they own like HGTV. They own all of that shit. What's my 600-pound fucking best friend or whatever? They own all of those fucking Lifetime and all that other shit. They own all of those.
I just sent you an article. That's basically, it's titled "Every Company Disney Owns: A Map of Disney's Worldwide Assets." And in order to look at this infographic, you need to be like that black woman with the glasses and the pink top. Yo, there's so many.
Yo, it's so much. Holy shit.
On there that you gotta squint to see it, yo.
Yeah, they own so much. Yeah. ABC, ESPN, Touchstone Pictures, Marvel, Lucasfilm, A&E, the History Channel, Lifetime, Pixar, Hollywood Records, Vice Media, only a 10% stock in that, and Core Publishing. Yeah, they own a fuck ton. Now I know it's really funny when people are like, "See, Disney owns everything." Pull up WB.
They kind of do.
Yeah, but like pull
Wait,
up
what is
WB, yo.
WB?
WB owns everything else. Like they do. They own so fucking much. It's insane how much they own.
This is silly, man.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of this for obvious reasons. Again, I hope that this gets blocked. Like I really need the federal government to actually give a fuck about all of these like three companies owning like all of media. That's not good. Because soon, at a certain point, they're just going to say, all right, well, why don't we just own the theaters too? And then that's a disaster for everybody. So
apparently there are 6 companies that own pretty much all media. 6.
that's it.
Let me see. Here are their names: National Amusements, Disney, Time Warner, Comcast, News Corp, Sony. Yeah, that's it, yo. Like,
That's it. Yo, Sony. Look,
this is ridiculous, man.
I don't imagine Sony is long for this world as far as as a media conglomerate. I really don't. They've long been losing money. I'd bet that Sony is out of here in like 5 years, 5-6 years. I would be shocked if they can hold on. So, good.
I don't know, man. Shit is gross. Yeah, this shit is fucking gross.
Super fucking gross. I agree. Super gross. All right. look, we quickly can talk about this just because we have a whole preview episode for Black and Black Cinema that we talk about this very topic. So we'll just quickly talk about it here. Marvel Studios drops Jonathan Majors for being found guilty of assault of his girlfriend. Yeah, the second that the verdict came out, that he had, according to this, or according to the trial, involuntarily harmed his girlfriend by repeatedly shoving her into a car, and then doing the 40-yard dash down the street. Marvel dropped him immediately. Like, there was a story in Variety, like within like minutes. Marvel's like,
they had that on deck.
Yeah,
They were waiting for
we
that.
are done.
Wow. Oh, well, okay.
We have 2 different press releases. Let's see how it goes. It's going to be this one. Do they recast or do they pivot and go a completely different route? Micah, what say you? What would you like to see?
I'm very curious to see what this whole Kang story would be. I think they might pivot at this point, because if you recast, if they were going to recast, they should have let him go a whole hell of a lot sooner. I don't know if they couldn't or whatever, right? But I feel like they had enough to fire him for like cause. If they were going to recast, they should have done it sooner. Because now, if you recast, every article is going to remind you of this, and they don't want anyone. I have to imagine that Disney does not want anyone to be reminded of this whole situation,
right?
Especially now. So, I think they might pivot. Look, as this podcast's official ambassador of the Latvian embassy,
Fucking nerd.
I don't have a problem with them pivoting to someone like Doctor Doom. But I'm just curious how far along. See, this is another thing that like Marvel has done a very good job at. It's making people think that they have everything intricately planned out.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have things intricately planned out. Like as much as people want to think that, a lot of that is people's headcanon. We'll see how intricately things are planned out if they do pivot, right? Because if they do pivot, then they would if things were intricately planned out, then they got to blow a bunch of shit up and start over.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think they want to do that. But if they recast, I mean, maybe they did. I don't know, man. I'm fine with them pivoting. I'm also fine with them recasting. Just give me my movies, man. Just give me my movies.
Just make them good.
Just give me my movies. Just make them good. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't have any sort of like, oh no, not Jonathan Majors. Like, all right, like, I ain't the one who did the shit. You did. Like, what the fuck, man? So I don't so much care about that. I do care about whether or not what they do next. As much as I would just say you should probably just recast and continue on, I think maybe a pivot might be the move. There's a lot of rumors going around right now, which I think people should definitely take with a grain of salt, because I think a lot of the rumor fucking people who push a lot of rumors, this is an opportunity to get their names really out there by just dumping bullshit out there and just, oh, this is gonna happen, that's gonna happen, because everything is up in arms, right? So just take all of that with a grain of salt. That being said, there is a lot of rumors about how they are just going to start building up these other teams, like the Young Avengers, Midnight Suns, and the X-Men and stuff like that. then start concentrating on solo, sort of not solo stories, but like those particular groups and of characters, and kind of building them up to this whatever this Avengers 5 thing is. It's being retitled. Apparently internally it's not called Kang Dynasty anymore. It's just called Avengers 5. So I think they're going to pivot on that. If they pivot away from Kang Dynasty as a title, the pivot is real. Like they have officially done it. Who the big bad is going to be interesting. I don't know. People, for the love of God, I really need people to explain to me how this works. People have been pushing this notion that they're going to do World War Hulk. Like they've been saying that for at least 10 years at this point. And I'm thinking to myself, did you not watch Thor Ragnarok? Because that was that story. Like that was that story. I don't know why you keep saying that. And they're not going to make the Hulk, Mark Ruffalo, a villain. Like they're not going to do that because in World War Hulk, he's pretty much a villain. And it's just not the type of Hulk that he is. I don't see that. But maybe, I guess it just feels like a guess they just refuse to let go of. But I've seen somebody say, "Oh, it's going to be a bunch of different Hulks," and I'm like, "All right, then you're just throwing shit at the wall to see what sticks. Like you're just making shit up at that point." So I don't know, but I think a pivot is probably a good idea. I don't think you have to necessarily pivot all the way to the X-Men just yet. I think you need to hold that as you were planning, because I think that rollout so far so good. And I don't want them to rush any of that, but we'll see. We'll see. But I think you can pivot away from Kang. What's that? Sooner?
I do.
You want it sooner rather than later? Yeah. I mean, I get it.
Yeah,
I'm
just like I'm one of those people that say that's legitimately fatigued. When I say I'm fatigued with the Marvel universe, I legitimately am. I don't really give a fuck about anything. I watched the Marvels. I forgot. I saw the Marvels. It's fine.
Yeah, it's just fine. Right. Like it's not
I like
anything
what's her name? Like I enjoyed what's her name, Miss Marvel, because that was like my favorite show on Disney Plus. I think she's really good in it. But besides,
yeah. What did you think of that? What did you think of that post-credit scene?
Oh, with Kelsey Grammer.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
I thought the CG was kind of terrible.
It definitely wasn't finished. It
I was
definitely
like,
yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Yeah, it
Like,
definitely
I was
was.
like, okay, this looks bad. What is going on? Y'all should.
Yeah, it was like, why does this look grainy? I'm watching it in theaters.
Hey, I was like, okay, but okay, I guess bring them on.
Yeah. Yeah, my guess is that CGI not done at all. They were just like, we got to get this into the theater
something in
today.
there,
Yeah, today. So we'll see. Look, the pivot is fine. It's probably the right way to go, to be honest. All right. No what the fuck stories this week, so we're gonna jump right into trailers. Just quickly here, Beverly Hills Cop Axel F.
No thanks. But I was like, it's on Netflix. I guess it's on Netflix, right?
Yes.
I watched it like last week. Look, man, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
When was the last one? When did the last one come out? 1995 or some shit like that?
Yeah, it's a minute.
Been like 30 years, man. Like, stop doing this, man.
I
Coming
find it
to
weird.
America fucking sucked.
I think it's weird that everyone has aged tremendously, and Eddie Murphy looks exactly
Except
the
him.
same. No, he looks exactly the same. He looks exactly the same.
Kind of is scary. What is he? 61 years old?
Yo, he looks incredibly young. I'm like, I mean, yeah, he's like an older guy, but like, yo, you look exactly the same. Like this guy has aged incredibly well. So yeah, it looks very mediocre to me.
It's like,
yeah.
I'll watch it just because it's Eddie Murphy, but like,
oh yeah, I'm gonna see it.
And it's yeah, nah, no. I was just disappointed. but I didn't know what the fuck I was expecting. I mean, again, yeah, nah, I'm good. That's all I got. Micah?
Next up is the trailer for Origin. This is Ava DuVernay's next film. I thought this was a good trailer. It looks rather interesting. The logline here is the unspoken system that has shaped America and chronicles how lives today are defined by the hierarchy of human divisions. But yeah, I mean, it seems to cover sort of like a journalist who's going around and interviewing all these people and sort of touching on history and stuff like that. But it looks very, very good. It's inspired by the New York Times bestseller Caste, The Origins of Our Discontents. So, yeah, I mean, it's Ava DuVernay, so I'm sure it will be fucking incredibly well done.
Ava DuVernay, Anjanou Ellis, John Barenthal, Vera Farmiga. Yeah, this is probably going to be very good.
Yeah. Not a shock to me. Micah, your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, just look at everyone that's in it, right? Like, it looks like it's going to be a pretty great movie. It's Ava DuVernay. Like, I'll give almost. I've seen almost all of her movies. I think I didn't watch that one fantasy movie that she did, but I think I've seen every other thing that
Wrinkle
she's
in
done.
Time?
Yeah, that's the one. I haven't seen that one either.
Yeah, me either. I don't have a desire.
But everything else, because she's really talented. So,
yep.
We'll see.
All right. Speaking of talent, trailer for Love Lies Bleeding. I'm gonna see the shit out of this movie, guys. Like a lot. This looks very, very good. From the writer-director Rose Glass and starring Kristen Stewart, Katie O'Brien, Dave Franco, and Ed Harris. Yeah, this has a vibe to it that feels very fucked up, and I like that. Like I like the vibe of this movie. It's a romance fueled by ego, desire, and the American dream.
It has a Nicholas Winding Refn vibe to it.
It does. You're 100%
like
right
Drive.
about that. Yeah, you're 100% right about that.
So, and that was a movie that a lot of people hated because they got bamboozled by the trailer. It was kind of fucked up. Like that trailer really bamboozled me, but I really love Drive. Yeah,
Drive is a great movie. Yeah, look, as somebody said in our Discord, Katie O'Brien is about to be a superstar. That is correct. There's gonna be a lot of dudes seeing this movie for one very good reason. But this looks great. Ed Harris looks like a fucking psychopath. Katie O'Brien looks like a very much a badass in this movie. And look, Kristen Stewart has, much like her fucking Twilight co-star, really pushed away from the bullshit.
Yeah,
like I'm kind of done. I'm gonna go do some real movies.
They both were like, yeah, we did them fucking Twilight movies, but like we are actually really good actors.
Yeah.
So let's prove this to you, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
So they went the indie routes. So
yep.
Yeah.
And they both have long proven that they are both very very good actors. So it is kind of dope that both of them got the rap for being complete shit in those movies. It's like, nah, yo, those movies were shit.
Yeah, well, the source material wasn't that great, guys. Like, what the fuck? Like, what do you want me to do, yo? I'm reading what's on the page. God damn.
Wait, Twilight, I'm trying to remember, what was it? Is it 50 Shades of Grey, like fan fiction, or 50 Shades of Grey? Is that what it was?
It was Twilight fan fiction.
Yeah.
It's either one or the other.
It's one or the other was like fan fiction.
Yeah, Twilight. 50 Shades of Grey was Twilight fan fiction.
And then they decided to take the vampire shit out of it and just make it just people beating the shit out of each other during sex. As you do.
Yeah.
But yeah, this looks really good. Like, it looks slightly surreal, and a little bit weird, but sort of fucked up on sort of the cusp of America type of kind of behaviors and shit like that. Yeah, I like this a lot. I'm all in on this. A24 is they're doing some really super interesting shit over there. Again, they're my favorite studio in Hollywood for a reason. And then here comes A24 with the final trailer, which is for Alex Garland's Civil War, which looks fucking incredible. I don't know how people are not psyched to see this. But yeah, the U.S. is on the brink of a civil war, and these journalists are trying to go to the Capitol to fucking see what's happening. And shit's bad, yo. Like, that's it. Shit's bad. This looks great.
This is a sequel to Leaving the World Behind.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, this
Pretty much.
This just like picks up the very next day. Like,
Right.
There you go. Yeah, this looks intense. This looks intense. So.
Yo, why is that dude like an evil president, yo?
Nick Offerman?
Yeah, why is Nick Offerman an evil president, yo? Like, I don't want that, yo.
No,
like,
yeah, that works perfectly. Yo. Nick Offerman is a great actor.
That makes me feel uncomfortable. Oh yeah, he is. He's a really good actor. It just makes me feel uncomfortable, like because that guy's voice is like very soothing, and it's just like, oh, let's go, and I'm going to show you what it's like to be a real man, and we're going to whittle some wood, and we're going to go hunt some squirrels. And now he's just like, citizens of the real America, like you do whatever you got to do to assassinate those traitors. Like, Jesus Christ, yo! Like,
yeah, he's by the way, he's third term president. So I'm sure that's the reason that sparked off this fucking Civil War. Yeah, Nick Offerman is he's getting in his fucking bag over the last couple of years, man. Doing that amazing episode of the fuck is that show?
The Last of Us.
Yeah, The Last of Us. I mean, he was incredible in that. So yeah, it's yeah, I think this looks really, really good. Unsurprising, Jesse Plemons is coming in with the full-on crazy. I got to tell you, this is how you make a fucking trailer. Like, this is a prime example of a incredibly well-made trailer, because like it's building and it's building, and you're like trying to understand what the fuck is going on or whatever, and then right at the like minute 20 mark is where you meet Jesse Plemons, and he's like, and all the music drops out. And he's like, "What kind of American are you? You don't know?" And you're like, "This is gonna be a scene that is gonna be very uncomfortable." And then
playing fucking Hulk Hogan's music.
Yeah, like dude, he's gonna like shoot a kid. Like, he seems fucking crazy. And then it immediately ramps all the way up from that moment on. Like, you don't even know like technically who the good guys are or the bad guys in any of the action sequences, which I guess is the fucking point. Like, any of the sieging of DC, you quite literally cannot tell who's who. I fucking don't know. Like, there's people in military uniforms. What the fuck does that mean? Who the fuck knows? Like, blowing up the like monuments and shit. Like, you have no idea. And this is very big for A24. Like, yeah,
and look, here's how fucked up this world is. Like, Texas and California are united, Like,
it's a smart move, though. From a film perspective, that's a smart move.
Absolutely. Oh, absolutely it is, right? Because it's like, yeah, I know what he's doing there, but Texas and California have united, yo.
Yeah,
like,
right.
What the fuck?
19 states have seceded from the Union at the beginning of this trailer. What the fuck is going on? Like, good Lord. They're doing airstrikes inside of American cities. Jesus Christ. But yeah, like this idea of like the Jefferson Memorial, I think that is, being attacked. I mean, but you don't, like, in a civil war, they play it so well. Like, you literally don't know who the good guys are or the bad guys in this. Like, you have no idea.
Well, if everyone has military equipment and military clothing on, like, it's American military equipment and military clothing. It all looks the same.
Right.
So how the fuck do you know who's who? You can't tell. Like you said, you're just not going to know unless they, like, specifically make, oh, this is going to be blue for us. And then
Gray for the other.
saying gray for the other, but like, nah. Well,
Yeah.
that's
And look, but
back
by
in
the
the
way,
1800s.
right. But by the way, like everyone's like, oh, Jesse Plemons is a crazy person. Yeah, he's a crazy person. You don't know which side he's on. Like that's what's actually really well done about the trailer. You don't know. Like this dude is just like, yeah, he's crazy. He got literally blood on his hand, like, quite literally. But you don't know if this guy is a part of the Western forces of California and Texas, or if he's, fucking pro-militia, fucking U.S. government shit. Who knows? And that's what works so well in this trailer is you quite literally, besides the journalist, you have no idea what the fuck is happening, which is what a civil war would look like. So, again, I cannot stress this enough. You should definitely go out and buy an old school map in case you got to drive. You don't want to have to rely on GPS and communications. Just get in your car, just drive.
Yeah, but then we'd have to go through Texas. Like, Texas ain't trying to...
nigga, you gotta hope you're part of the Western forces. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. Then get a boat, nigga. Get a boat. Like, I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, this looks wild. I'm super looking forward to this. I hope this is playing here. I don't know. But they seem to be dragging the president from behind the president's desk at one point. I assume that's Nick Offerman being tracked. Which is kind of wild. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. This shit looks fucking terrifying to me. But yeah, best of luck with all that, guys. All right. Any other parting words before we get out of here?
I gotta go into DC tomorrow because I'm seeing American Fiction. Be jealous.
Yeah, I am jealous actually.
See you.